Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I took an impromptu trip with my friend Matt last night to go see Game Night, which is why I got to do this review. I was going to be doing this after I filmed today, but got to go see it last night, and boy was I happy that I did. This is going to be one of the biggest surprises of the year for me, because I saw this trailer and I'm like, this is going to be stupid. I do not want to see this movie. I'm going to wait for the reviews to come out, and boy, the reviews came out, and some tough critics that I watch on YouTube were really high on this film, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go check this out. And I love this film. It's honestly one of my favorite comedies in a long time, and it has such a fantastic ensemble cast. It's so well written and has some of the best action comedies that I've seen in a long time. And John Francis Daley and Jonathan Goldstein, who apparently are in talks to be the directors for the Flashpoint film for the DCEU, and after seeing this film, I'm not surprised. They were able to balance such a, like, the pacing of this film throughout the whole entire thing for the most part was, this was going, and you're really attached. There's one sequence towards the end of the second act that kind of dragged a bit for me, and it was time for catching up of doing some character development, and kind of felt like it kind of stopped the story a bit. But besides that, this is very high energy, moving it throughout this film, keeping you on your toes. And tonally, this film balances tonal shifts so well, because the thing is, this gets dark, and it is a dark film, and there's some crazy stuff that goes on throughout this film, but it's still able to balance such a powerful sense of comedy, and you also feel emotionally for these characters, and you really connect with them in such a short time, because this is only an hour and a half film, and it's just like, holy crap, they do a really good job of this. And I have to say, the action sequences, including one scene that's all one long take, is amazing. And what they're able to do with Barry Peterson, who's the director of photography for this film, is shoot some amazing action, and I'm like, this is better shot action than a lot of action movies. Holy crap. And I appreciate it for it, because you really felt the tension and you're on your toes, really enjoying what was going on here. But the biggest thing is the writing in this film, because this is such a clever film and such a premise, and keeps you on your toes. You don't know where this film's going. I have to say, towards the end, it goes one too many twists and stuff like that for my taste, and it's just like, okay. And but the thing is, they make a fantastic joke about it, because this film's very self-aware. And one of the things that I loved about this film is they love games, they're very competitive, but they're also cinephiles, and they all love film, and they make some great film references throughout this film, and that's really well done. And I really enjoyed that a lot about this film. But the jokes hit so well. I laughed a lot throughout this film, and this, even the slapstick comedy really works. The clever, snarky, sarcastic humor really works throughout this film as well. And there's a lot of sight gags and repetitive, repeating gags that do really work, and everyone's so game in this film that it really works. And surprisingly, this has an extremely memorable, cool score to it from Cliff Martinez, and I'm just like, I really like this score. Honestly, I'm gonna get the soundtrack to Game Night. Didn't think that would happen, but it really worked for me, and does a fantastic job of helping with the tone, because there's moments where it's goofy things are happening, but the music helps you keep that. This is serious. There is bad stuff going on, and it balances that really well, and that's how you bring things together in terms of filmmaking, and they do a really good job in this. Now the gush about the cast, because this ensemble is fantastic. There's 3 smaller cameos in this film that I'm not going to give away. I don't want to. So there's some recognizable actors that pop up in this film, and it's just like, huh, I didn't expect them to be in this. But you know what? They did a really good job in their minimal screen time, but I'm going to leave it at that. Jason Bateman's fantastic. He's on his A game in this film. That really, really works for this film. I loved Rachel McAdams, and she was hilarious. She had a lot of chemistry with Jason Bateman. They're great together, really believable. And I haven't liked her like this in a movie probably since Mean Girls, and it's just like, holy crap, I did not expect this. Kyle Chandler as a supporting character playing Jason Bateman's brother is great. Kyle Chandler is really underappreciated, but the scene stealer in this one is Jesse Plemons and his extremely intense neighbor cop. Oh my god, he's hilarious, and just he basically is trying to channel, and I've heard this comparison, so I'm stealing this from somebody, sorry, but like he is channeling this Michael Shannon intensity throughout the whole entire film, and it's so well done, so great, and he's one of the best parts of this film. Then Billy Magnuson, who's the goofy dumbass friend in this, he's hilarious, and he's so stupid and so aloof to everything, but he's so hilarious. And Lamorne Morris, who plays the one husband of one of the couples in this, he does such a fantastic Denzel Washington impression. It's hilarious, and that really worked for me. This is honestly one of the best action comedies in a long time, with impressive action and truckloads of laughs throughout this film. I loved Game Night. You should go check it out. I'm going to give Game Night an A.